The Battle of Kepler 442 was already lost. Fleet Commander Exa then watched his tactical display dissolve into chaos as the KR-THAC Armada tore through the coalition's defensive line. 17 Allied ships reduced to debris in as many minutes. His own flagship, the Pride of Andromeda, was bleeding atmosphere from 3 decks. All vessels fall back to his order died in his throat. Something was dropping out of FTL. Single ship. The IFF signature made his primary heart skip. Terran Confederation. Impossible, his tactical officer whispered. Humans are 3 sectors away. They weren't even part of this defense pact. The human warship materialized 50,000 kilometers above the battlefield, a wedge of angular brutality that made every other ship look like a pleasure yacht. No elegant curves. No aesthetic considerations. Just brutal, geometric efficiency. TCNS Indomitable, painted in white letters across its charcoal black hull. The KR-THAC fleet barely paused. 300 warships strong. They'd crushed 14 species this year alone. 1 human vessel? Irrelevant. Then the Indomitable opened fire. The first thing that hit was sound, or rather, the electromagnetic equivalent that every ship's sensors translated into audio. Not the clean pulse of energy weapons or the whistle of mass drivers. It was a sound like tearing metal multiplied 1,000-fold. Like the universe itself was screaming. What in the 7 hells is that? Exa then demanded. Kinetic weapons, his tactical officer stammered. They're firing pieces of metal at relativistic speeds. That's insane. The energy requirements alone. The lead KR-THAC dreadnought simply ceased to exist. One moment it was there, the next it was an expanding cloud of ionized particles. No shields, no defense. A tungsten. The Indomitable was cycling its railguns at a rate that should have been thermodynamically impossible. Every 3 seconds, another KR-THAC ship died. Not disabled, not damaged, erased. They're not even using their energy weapons, someone whispered in awe. The KR-THAC fleet, to their credit, didn't break immediately. They concentrated fire, 300 warships, pouring everything they had into the human vessel. The Indomitable's shields lit up like a star going nova. Then they failed. The human ship kept firing. Armor ablated under the KR-THAC barrage, entire sections glowing white-hot. The Indomitable rolled, presenting fresh armor, and kept firing. Kept moving. A wounded animal that refused to die. They're using the ship itself as a weapon, Exa then realized. They designed it to take that much punishment. A KR-THAC destroyer attempted to ram the human ship, a suicide tactic born of desperation. The Indomitable rotated on its axis, brought its bow to bear, and fired its main spinal mount weapon. The resulting beam of coherent particles punched through 17 ships in a perfect line. That's when the KR-THAC broke. 300 warships had entered the Kepler 442 system. 47 limped away, their FTL drives overheating as they fled into deep space. The rest were debris. The Indomitable hung in space, its hull scarred, radiating heat from a dozen critical hits, trailing coolant and atmosphere. But still functional, still deadly. Exa then received a tight beam communication. A human face appeared on his screen, young, female, with a nasty cut across her forehead and eyes that had seen too much combat. Captain Sarah Chun, TCNS Indomitable. Sorry we're late. Got your distress call about 3 hours. Another civilization? Not on our watch. Your ship, it's dying. She'll hold together. Shin glanced at something off-screen. We got repair drones already working. She's been through worse. We all have. She focused back on Exen. Your wounded need medical assistance? Our medical bays are overwhelmed, but deploying medevac shuttles now. Human doctors might look weird to your people, but they know their stuff. Chen's expression softened slightly. You fought well, Commander. Your people held the line long enough for us to get here. That took guts. Exa then felt something he'd